Yo! I'm being so suspicious right now because who are you talking to? I'm really in need of a library because the cat eye. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I am just filming a really quick intro to the vlog. I realized I just picked up the camera and started talking about books, which is great. If you guys don't care about having like a formal intro, let me know, then I won't do this anymore. But I normally do have an intro, so I was like, Anita, don't make it weird. So this week we are just like reading a couple of books with me, doing some bookish things with me, and just kind of like a slice of my life, week of my life, but definitely make it bookish. And I hope you guys like it. Also, if you're new here and you haven't already subscribed, please consider doing so before moving on. Also, there's a hype thing. Okay, I've been gone. Hype apparently is a thing. It sounds cool. It sounds like I like hype. Hype sounds fun. Let's hype. Let's do the hype. I really, truly, honestly don't know what it means. All I know is it helps. So help your girl out. If you like this style of video, give it a thumbs up and or a hype, whichever one calls you. And I will do more in the future. I like vlogs. If you like vlogs, you know what to do. All right, let's get into it. I have been reading this book last night and this morning, and it is picking up, as you could imagine, because it's so short. Like, you got to get to it immediately, if not sooner. And boy, did it. It's so funny and like unhinged, and the audacity, but like the female, okay, I didn't even tell you what it's about. So there's a girl, her name is Alize of all things, and she is a stripper, and her man, I think he in the streets, girl. I think he in the streets, but not very good. He's not very good. So because he's not very good, she's like, well, I need to make money. Like, she has a expensive like shopping habit. Like, she likes, you know, she's a girl. She's just a girl. So she likes to have nice things. And like, yes, she would prefer her man, you know, like give her princess treatment, but like he ain't there, right? So she's like, look, not in like a disrespectful way, but she's like, look, I need to get money. I need to make sure that I have what I need or whatever. And like, if you're not going to be able to do that, then I still need to be out here. You feel me? Like, I'm making good money. And you know what I mean? Like, just relax. Okay, you do you, I'm gonna do me. Well, at the beginning of the book, it starts off and him, like, she's sleeping, right? Just sleeping, cozy, and he crying his little eyeballs out. Like, he's been up all night crying his little eyeballs out, eyes bloodshot red, because he got this secret. Okay, he got the secret that he's keeping from her, and he knows it's about to hit the fan, and this is about to be it, right, for them. When she find out, this is about to be it. She will never forgive him. She knew he was a dog. He'd been a dog. You know, he's been in and out the doghouse the entire relationship. But he's like, nah, this is about to be the one. And I'm like, okay, like, what's going on? Well, we found out what happened. Okay, we find out, and she's yo, like, she's like, I can't even say it. I can't say what she said. But she says, I'm about to murk this dude. Like, she don't say dude, you feel me? Okay. She said, I'm about to murk this dude. Murk, like, this, the 90s, like, slang is so funny. And they mentioned, like, her wearing, like, a French roll, which immediately, yes, like, do that, sis. And then she's like, when she finds out, and she's like, I'm about to murk it. She literally, like, they said she skirts into the parking lot where he is, okay? And then she gets out the car, you know, things happen, and then she's like, what did she say verbatim? Dang. She's like, she starts lacing up her Timberlands. She's like, I'm about to beat your ass. No, that's not what she doesn't say those words specifically. I feel like it's, I feel like it's those. Where is it? Yeah, no, yeah. She said, I'm about to beat your ass, Rich. How do you say that? Like, how do you say that? Like, obviously it's done. Like, it's done. She, like, what she did when she got out of the car, he was like, oh yeah, like she did that because like she would never normally do something like that. But like, considering like this is the end for real, like she's going all in. But like, I don't know. I'm laughing because this is a book. Okay, let me be clear. If it's not clear, I feel like you guys know this. There are things that are entertaining and funny in books. In real life, like, absolutely not. Like, let's just, no. I don't support, I don't condone, I don't advocate none of that shit. Excuse me. None of that. But in the, it's funny. It is funny, and because Masterpiece is hilarious. If you haven't read anything from her, give this girl give her a shot. Now I'm gonna finish this, and I'm gonna let you know, like, is this one that you want to like dip your little toe into? If you want to take a look at like some of her work. I read Bow Down from her. I told you guys about that in a reading wrap up once before. That one was pretty good. It's spicy. It's spicy, but it's sexy spicy, so I ain't mad at it. It was unique. It did have something about her writing that I can already tell. Like, there are some, like, I won't say typos. I don't like typos so far, but it's just like, well, that's not how you're supposed to use that word, or something like that. You know what I mean? Or like, it doesn't take me out of the story. It doesn't like bother me. Like, it's pure entertainment. Like, this isn't like a classical literary fiction or anything. Like, this is for funsies. And if it's for funsies, I'm not grading her. You know what I mean? Like, it's fun. It's still a fun time. So I'm about to go ahead and finish. I'm laughing my butt off. Okay. So I'm gonna finish reading this, and I will check back in a little bit. But I just had to let you guys know, like, what's going on in this book. This girl, okay, I literally just gave y'all an update like 3 sentences ago. But this girl, okay, I'm gonna read. So I don't know, like, it's such a short book. I don't want anything to spoil, but like, I'm just gonna tell you. Okay, like, y'all know he's in the doghouse, right? Y'all know she pulled up. She is on that time. Okay, so she says, I'm gonna edit it as much as I can, girl. She says, you thought I was some weak girl? Every time I caught you cheating on me, I cried about that. Next couple of days, I spent time recovering, getting fly on your ass. I go find me a fine paid dude with a bigger stick than yours and get my back broken. I stayed with you because of love. I was comfortable with you and looked at you as a homie, lover, and friend. I never hunched on your close homies because I respect you. How you gonna say I find somebody with more money and a bigger stick and get my back broken, but I respect you, boo? I never do something like that. I respect you. That's wild. That's so wild. But it's funny. It's funny. Oh my gosh. Ooh. Okay, let me finish reading, girl. It's okay. It's fast. She's doing her monologue, and I'm ready for it. Okay, I'll be back here. So I just want you all to know that I have been yapping my mouth for a good 5 minutes now. Didn't push play on the camera. It's cool. It's cool. So I started out by saying, y'all be so proud of me for going to Barnes & Noble and only picking the book that I went in there for, and that is Our Vicious Oaths by Annie Davenport, aka Nia Davenport. This book came out 2 days ago. No, it came out yesterday. Why is it already buy one, get one half off? Why is it already buy one, get one half? Now, I am learning slowly about how to support authors, how to not hurt authors in our reading, and reviewing and purchasing decisions and stuff like that. You know, what makes a difference to them in their careers for getting on like bestseller lists, or getting their books maybe traditionally published if that's what they want. You know, just I'm learning more, right? What I have yet to learn though is how books end up on the bargain table. How is it decided that something is going on sale? Because my assumption is the book just hasn't been selling. Y'all had a lot. The book has been here for X amount of months and it's not moving. And you need to clear the shelves and get the stock off, right? It's been 24 hours. There's no way that this book is not performing to your expectation in 24 hours. Like, so if you know, I had to sneeze. If you know how books end up on the bargain table, and like make it make sense, because I'm offended. I'm offended at this time. Why my good sis is on the bargain table. And I just need to know if she's gonna get her full cut. If Barnes eats the cost of it being on the bargain table, I don't care. If my good sis Nia eats the cost of it being buy one get one half off, and you didn't even give her a chance, like, please don't make me stop shopping at Barnes & Noble. Don't make me, please. I mean, that was such sincerity. Please don't make me stop shopping at Barnes & Noble if this is what you're going to do to the Black author, because Kennedy Ryan Real is on that table. Now, Real is a little bit older, like the story, but traditionally published, it is not. In that book, it didn't even click that it was on the bargain table or it's on the buy one get one half off, because it's been on the buy one get one half off for a minute. It didn't click because I know it's an older story. I know that it has been available. The story has been available for years. I think since 2021. It hasn't been available in stores until last year. And it has always, to my knowledge, has always been buy one get one half off. And I'm like, dang, did y'all give that one a chance either? Now, I've never been in a Barnes that doesn't have an ample stock of Kennedy Ryan books, several series, several copies of the books. So like, I'm hesitant on that one, but like, is that the only way y'all gonna put it? Never mind. I'm being so suspicious right now. But you will be happy, you will be proud that I only went in there and got the one book that I went in there for. So yeah, I don't know that I'm going to read that right away. I'm on the fence. I'm on the fence because I'm still feeling like, okay, I should get like one more spooky season book in. I should get one more thriller in or something like that. One more like fantasy type deal. And this is an adult romantasy. It's apparently like enemies to lovers. I hate to reduce it down to like a trope, but that's literally all I know is it's a fantasy. She hates him, he hates her, stuff pops off. Okay. But I have really been, like today I was fumbling through reading a couple of chapters of some thrillers, or books that I thought was thrillers. I ended up settling on a book called Tainted Liberties. I'll put it somewhere on the screen since I'm driving and I don't have it. But it is a hate book. It is a rage book. It is a rage bait book. You cannot tell me that book is not a rage bait book. Is it gripping? Absolutely. Are my eyes popped out of my head and rolling down the hallway? Yes, they are. I feel like this book is absolutely gonna piss me off. It's my flabbers are gasted right now. I'm not like mad yet. I'm like, who is this guy? Like that's where I'm at right now. But I'm pretty sure I'm only on chapter 3. So like there's plenty of time. But I think I'm about to eat that book up, because who are you talking to? Where is this audacity coming from? Do you love yourself while you're over here spewing hate about literally everything and everybody else? Like, this girl, this is all I'm gonna say, and I'm gonna get off. Is a lot of racism in this book, and this is in the trigger warning as well. There's a lot of hate, there's a lot of racism and sexism, you know, just evil, mean people, right? Nasty opinions. This girl white girl, is talking about how her husband is a racist. He hates Native Americans, he hates Mexicans, he hates black people, he hates homosexual, he hates everybody, okay? And she says, but most of all, he hates black people. I never knew why he hated black people. I never asked. He's my husband, and I just, go along with it, and I pretend like I hate black people too. But I can't, hold on, this is it. But I can't really hate black people because I'm sleeping with one. Okay. Sure. You can. Don't get me started. So that's what I'm reading, girl, and I'm sure I'm gonna end up throwing that book. I'm sure that book, I'm gonna read it, and it's gonna have to get out of my house. But I'll let you know. I'll let you know.
The residents would take my number off the page of service, so I'd miss the traumas. Some of the attendants would call the other residents doctor, but I only got someone takes your story, you take it back, and you tell it louder.
Address housing access and affordability. To roughly $420 million to support scholarships and programs for students. Because doing gets it done.
Legacy is just through me. I mean, it really means a lot for Joe and me both.
The shoes you had in high school were meant to be on sale. But they were.
Come on, just stop. Just calm down. Come on, sit down. Come on, please. Just stop. When did you do the race? What was the first day basis? Because I barely know you. Wait, what was it again? Oliver, I know you because a natural, pretty, vulnerable, pregnant woman. Okay, this wasn't the last, but I shouldn't keep it.
I'm not leaving the house. No mirror. At least not until I finish doing my schoolwork. Why did one of the girls on YouTube, she posted a book review of a book of short stories by Zora Neale Hurston, and it is called Hitting a Straight Lick with a Crooked Stick. I was like, you got me on this, the title alone. I don't know, maybe like 15 short stories in it, and she like explained like the synopsis of each of the stories, and they sound pretty interesting. I'm gonna get it. That's what I'm talking about right there. Go ahead and polish it up, oops. I pulled out the camera to do a little bit of an unboxing. It is Warby Parker, if you guys can see. Something that you guys might pick up on, but I don't know, maybe not. I love glasses. I wear my contacts a lot, but I also very much love like being a spectacle girly. The doctor always asks me, do I want to consider LASIK? And I'm like, no, I like my glasses. And I know you could like wear them for fashion, have fashion glasses, but it's honestly truly like not the same in my head. But I have been wanting and needing new glasses for the longest. Also, my favorite pair, my big like square ones, I broke them when I was at the hospital. I dropped them and a little piece came off at the hospital, so I'll literally never see those again. So on my birthday, there is a glasses store in this very dangerous shopping center. Dangerous as far as like tempting things, not dangerous as in like, you know, stabbings and unalivings and stuff like that. But Warby Parker is in there, and I have been in their store a couple of times and just never bit the bullet. I had like a profile for some glasses there, and I was like, you know what? It's my birthday. So I ended up pulling the trigger on a couple of these, and they literally just got in the mail. I just walked to the mailbox and got them out. So they come in these boxes. It's like a little turquoise blue, which if you're a real one, you know turquoise is my favorite color. And then it has this little case. For every pair purchased, a pair is distributed to someone in need. It's really nice. And then it says everything you need to know about your new pair, stuff and such. A lovely little glasses lens cleanser thingy bob. I don't know, it says like a whole bunch of stuff and such. I really don't care. I'm not even gonna like delay this farther for you guys because I want to see. And these so you open it up and the case says nice to see you. I hope you can read that. Nice to see you, which I think is super cute. And then you guys also get a little cute up close about my glasses. Oh, these ones I saw at the store. I put them on and I said immediately, you're coming with me. If you thought I was leaving these in the store, like that's bananas, because they're like, okay, so the type of glasses that I like a wide lens, like a wide frame, and these are the wide version. I like a large surface area because like I said, I wear contacts sometimes, but the nice thing about contacts is like your entire field of vision is covered with the prescription versus like wearing glasses, there's the area outside of the glasses, like your peripheral, which obviously is not covered with the prescription. So I like a larger surface area so that I could see more. And I have a big head. So these are so stinking cute. They have like a tortoiseshell situation, and these ones that I just had on are tortoiseshell, but they're a little bit more like, I don't know, subtle. These are Ray-Bans. I've had these, when did I get those? Like maybe 2018. I think I got those in 2018. Then I got two more pair in 2021, and I got some pair from work earlier this year, but the work pairs are ugly. Okay, they're ugly. So if you want nice ones, you got to get them yourself. And these were so cute. These, girl, I don't even remember the name of the style. If I find it, I'll put it on the screen. But yeah, I love, absolutely am obsessed with these pairs. Like, these are gonna be my new boo right here. And then the other ones, girl, I was like, I found these. I was like, you're coming home with me. Yes. So the guy is like, okay, no problem. I'll ring them up and, you know, get your address so we can get them shipped to you. Boo, 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 boo. And I'm just like, at this point, I'm just browsing because I got my babies, right? Then I see this next pair and I said, oh, you want to come home too? Okay, I see. So the case is literally the same, which might be a little confusing. It has everything the same on the inside. And yeah, these also say nice to see you. And these are black cat eyes. Now, the same thing, right? Big surface area. These are also wides. Look. Tell me, now I'm really Anita Library. I'm really Anita Library because the cat eye, I like the cat eye shape, or now I do, right? Because before the cat eye glasses are always normally really thin, you know, to exaggerate that like cat eye shape or whatever. And again, that's really taking some of the real estate off of your surface area. That's really important to me. But these are huge. They're huge. And I still see just as much, if not more, than I see in these guys. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. So I'm about to be really obnoxious with my glasses. Can't tell me anything. I need new hairstyles. Okay, I've been rocking this old crispy bun for the longest. Don't pay me any attention. I've been having a very like cozy in bed watching Grey's Anatomy under my weighted blanket type of day, eating Teddy Grahams. But I've been stalking this package and I'm so excited. Like, I'm so excited. I will be living in these. I don't think my contacts are going to be seeing me anytime soon, but baby, yeah. Besides books, like this is what I wanted for my birthday. I know people say it all the time about like obsessed, literally obsessed. You can't tell me anything. I'm so annoying with how much I'm feeling myself with these glasses, but I just wanted to show you guys those. Oh, also, while I'm here, I have this little Bookish sweatshirt. It's my first Bookish clothing item, you guys. Believe it or not, I don't own anything Bookish. Well, I didn't until I got this, and it is Belle's Bookshop. If you know, I love like Disney, so it being Bookish and Disney in one, it is super like talking to my soul. So I have that guy. If you guys know anywhere where I can get more like Bookish merch, Bookish like hats, like baseball hats, whatever. I love sweatshirts. T-shirts are cool as well, but I really love sweatshirts. And I will still wear them like in the summertime when I'm at home or whatever, when I want to be like snuggly. So if you know any like Bookish shops or notebooks, I love stationery. If you know any place where I can get like Bookish anything, girl, for real, anything, let me know down in the comments and I will check it out. But yeah, that's all I have for you guys right now, and I will come back. We're gonna talk about some more books. Okay, so I want to come back and give you guys my final wrap up over the two books that I read and finished in this video. I haven't done that in a long time, so I'm very proud of myself. So first I have Masterpiece, and the book is 90s Love in Cali. This is super short. It is like 95 pages. It got right to the drama. It's a, I would say small cast of characters, but there's not a ton, because if you have a ton of characters in such a short book, the character development isn't really going to be there. And with that being said, the female main character, Alize, you could tell that like she wanted to differentiate herself from just being a stripper, or you know, just shaking her ass, or whatever the case is. But like, and she also was in the streets, you know what I mean, just to kind of like make ends meet and help her family, like her grandma, her mom. Ew. Like, oh god, I hate when like the mom in the book is such a witch, like, and like hates their kid and is jealous of their kid. Like, I hate that. And like, unfortunately, like in this book, for it to be like wrapped up in a nice bow, like it all happened really quickly, and it didn't seem genuine. It didn't seem real. It didn't seem, you know what I mean? Like that's a thing about like novellas or like novelettes. Everything seems to happen like so quickly, and it makes it hard to suspend disbelief that like the reconciliation or the resolution or the redemption was like realistic or genuine, you know what I mean? So like that just, then, you know, there's another conflict in the book. There's a couple of more conflicts in the book that just seemed like, you know, glossed over. Like, I just, you know what I mean? I wish it was longer. I wish that there was more to it. So I like the story, but you have to consider that when you're getting into a short book like this, which is what I needed to like stave off a reading slump, or you know, having a disinterest in reading, or not feel like I have enough time to read, especially physical books. I wanted to get back to my physical books, which is why I read 2 physical books. Mostly this one I read entirely with my eyes, and this one I read, I need to stop putting it upside down. This one I read I would say like 50-50 in audio while I was in the car, and then I read it with my eyes at home. But that's something you have to consider when you're picking up short books, is like, okay, or a book of short stories, like, okay, I know I'm going to be left wanting more. I know I'm going to wish there was more to the story, but considering that, like, if you are an avid reader, or you want to be an avid reader, or, you know, reading is a value of yours, and, you know, just reading anything gives you the warm and fuzzies and makes you kick your little feeties up, like, you will be okay with something like this. It made me laugh. It made me say, girl, what? Like, my jaw was open. Like, it was a fun time. Like, and it was also very nostalgic, like I said in the reading vlog, that not anecdotes, but like the references to 90s culture and fashion and style and all of that stuff, like, that was very, very fun. So I love that. And I think there are more books in the series. They're not by Masterpiece. I wonder if it says in here. They're not by Masterpiece, but they have 90s love in, like, I don't know, Miami or whatever, like different cities. I just don't know what the name of the series is called. I think it's like 90s love, but in different areas or whatever. And that they're by different authors. So if you have interest in this, I definitely say give it a try. It's expensive. I'm pretty sure this is like $16, okay, for 90 pages. But I'm pretty sure it's also on Kindle Unlimited. Don't quote me on that. It'll be down low. It'll be in my description box. So the way that I list the links, and if you guys don't know, I put the links to all of the books that I talk about in my videos in the description box. They will take you to Amazon. However, if the book is available on KU, I'll put like a little asterisk. I'll put a little asterisk before it, so you know that, like, if you already have a KU membership, that it won't cost you anything. Also, those are affiliate links, so if you do choose to purchase through those links, I get a tiny commission. But you obviously don't have to. A lot of times I put it down there because it's easy to look up the book, you know what I mean? So, like, you don't have to use Amazon, you don't have to use my links, you know, just for research purposes. But all the books that I talk about in my videos will be linked down below. So this one is down there, so if it is on KU, it'll be denoted with an asterisk or whatever. But this was a fun time. Then I read Tainted, Liberties. I had this book for so long. This was one of the first books that I bought when I moved here, and this book is full of unlikable characters. And if you know me, you know an unlikable character just hates to see me coming. I don't even know if I said that right, but I just oof. And I knew that about this book, not when I was going into it, but when I read the first chapter, I said, honey, what? And I had to look up and see, like, what are people thinking about this book, because I am speechless. And it is a very, I won't say polarizing, but it's a hard book to digest. And with that, I will say that it is, I mean, I said this earlier as well, but I call it rage bait, because you can't tell. The first 2/3 of this is entirely rage baity. This book is stressful. Now, I was thinking when I was in the car driving home, and I was thinking about what I wanted to say about this book to you guys. I think this book will be a great book if you are, now I'm no therapist or nothing, so literally I've never meant it more, I'm no therapist. But I'm thinking, like, if I was like pissed at the world, I'm mad, or, you know, like, say I'm mad at my husband or something like that, and, you know, I don't want to take it out on him, I just want to escape into a book, right? And I am okay with continuing to be mad for now, but like rechanneling the anger. This might work. Okay, this might work to get that out, because you're whatever that man done did, who cares? Because these people, everybody, and I don't love kids in books, but to be fair, I said I don't love kids like 15 and under, like 15 in one day and up, like you might be cool. The kids in this book are cool. They're cool. I like them. I like them. But literally all the adults, I'm like, and there's some discussion questions in the back here. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. Like, I don't see, it's so, I feel like the hate and the issues in this book are very stereotypical. Very stereotypical. There was a twist in it. I saw the twist 900 miles away, which doesn't take away from the book for me necessarily, but like I could tell when the author is writing it that like they're gonna be like, yeah, I'm gonna get the readers with this. And I was like, okay, you know, like the Waka Flocka, like, okay, like I knew that like on page 15, you know what I mean? But I can't go out of my way to recommend this book other than what I was saying. Like if you just need a book that is going to like a rage baity book, if you want a channel for your rage and your anger and your being upset, and you know, but I don't, again, not a therapist, I don't want you to sit in that, boo. Like I think what you might should do is like get into something like cutesy. You know, like a cutesy romance, maybe some what's the girl's name? Christina Forrest, or something like that. Did I can't say I enjoyed the reading experience because I didn't. It was pissing me off entirely, like from the beginning to the end. Is pissing me off. There was a tiny moment where I felt myself like rooting for like one, was I rooting for them though? I don't know about this one, y'all. I don't know about this one. I will say this, if I didn't read this book, I would have been okay. Did I take something away from the book? No. Just that people can be freaking hateful. And there's a reason for the hate, but like I knew that. You know what I mean? Like I knew that. I don't think this is the one. It felt very stereotypical, like the drama and the issues and the reconciliations. It felt very, very stereotypical, and like I wish if it were done differently, if it were done by a different author, if the story was longer, if there weren't so many POVs. I feel like it was a lot crammed into this. A lot of hate, if you can imagine, is crammed into this. And I feel like if you would have taken out half the hateful things, if you would have taken out half the POVs and really focused in on like one or two of the conflicts and not like the 10 conflicts, because I promise you there are probably 10 in this book, and really flesh them out and slow the story down, like I feel like I probably would have taken something from it. But it just, cramming so much into it, it felt too surface level stereotypical, and so did like the wrapping it up in a bow at the end and everything like that. And that's kind of how I felt about The Light on Halsey Street. The same way I felt about that one, that it had so much going on. You're cramming so much into it. It didn't have a lot of POVs, but it was a lot of years. It was from like, I think 8, the characters were 16 up until like 55 or something like that. And we see so much of their life and the different changes and phases, and you know, what they resolve one conflict, or they overcome one thing and then another one, and then they overcome that and then another one. I'm like, could you just focus on one thing? So I feel like that was like the downfall of that one, and the subject matter in and of itself. So yeah, that is my review of Tainted Liberties and 90s Love in Cali. I hope you guys like this this reading vlog and just spending the week with me. I really enjoyed it. I love reconnecting with you guys, and I'm so happy to be back in this space. So thank you guys so much for sticking with me. Thank you guys so much for engaging with me, especially on my birthday and my week-long videos. That was so fun. Not as stressful as I thought it was gonna be. It was so much fun. So much fun, and I'm really glad that I did that. And to like reconnect with you guys and all of my fellow booktube girlies. Hey, I miss you guys. Thank you so much for your support. I love you, love you, love you, love you. All right, I'm gonna go now. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't already done so, please consider subscribing, and I'll talk to you guys in my next video. Bye.